Hello, good day viewers. Welcome to my channel. I am Okocha Happy Marcel. The All Progressive Congress APC has opened up today. And that's Drüg Case. Why Tinubu forfeited 460,000 in US. APC tells court. The All Progressive Congress APC has opened up on circumstances that led its candidate and President-elect Bola Tinubu to forfeit the sum of 460,000 US dollar to the government of the United States of America USA in 1993. The ruling party, in process, it failed to defend the outcome of the presidential election that was held on February 25th, maintained that Tinubu, who was its candidate, merely surrendered funds in 10 bank accounts were open in either his name or that of Compass Finance and Investment & Co. It told the Presidential Election Petition Court, sitting at the Court of Appeal in Abuja, that funds in the said account, which were domiciled in both First Heritage Bank and Citibank NA, were subject to a civil forfeiture proceedings in case number 93C4483. According to the APC, the purported decision of the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division in the said case was not a fine but a decree of forfeiture of the amount of 460,000 to the United States pursuant to the settlement of claim by the parties to the case. The said decision is not against the second respondent, Tinubu, but against the funds in the various accounts opened in the name of Bola Tinubu with the First Heritage Bank and Citibank in New York. The compromise terms that led to the forfeiture were preceded by express admission on record that the second respondent did not admit the commission of any drug-related or illicit conduct of dishonesty or fraud that fits into any on the ground of disqualification to contest for the office of the President of Nigeria at 25th February 2023 general election, APC insists. It listed the 10 count numbers that contain funds that Tinubu forfeited after the settlement of claim by parties involved in the case. Besides, the APC, through its team of lawyers led by Prince Lateef Fagbemi, senior advocate of Nigeria, told the court that the federal government had, as far back as 2003, through the American consulate in Nigeria, inquired about Tinubu's criminal record. He said the outcome of the inquiry, which federal government made through the Inspector General of Police, yielded a clean bill of health that unequivocally, unreservedly cleared second respondent of any criminal record, interest, or association in the United States of America. The former clearance report dated February 4, 2003, under the hand of legal attaché to the United States Embassy, Nigeria, in response to the query by the Inspector General of Police, is hereby pleaded and shall be relied upon for its full effect, particularly the portion in the second paragraph which states, in relation to your letter dated February 3, 2003, reference number SR 300 IGP SEC Abuja Volume 24-287, regarding Governor Bola Tinubu, a record check of the Federal Bureau of Investigation FBI National Crime Information Center was conducted. The result of the checks were negative for any criminal arrest record, warrants or warrants for Bola Tinubu. For information of your department is a centralized information center that maintain the records of every arrest, conviction within the United States of America and its territories. Refer to NCIC. APC said it will apply for a subpoena to its issue again at the IGP to enable him to adduce and tender in evidence the data dated February 3, 2023. Reference number S0 3000 IGP SEC Abuja Volume 24-287, which triggered the clearance letter of the legal attaché of the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria, as well as the response to same dated 4th February 2003. In further It further argued that the said forfeiture Tinubu made to the US government, having lasted a period of 29 years, was no longer a valid ground to challenge his eligibility to contest the presidential election. The respondent states that in any event, the impleaded decision of the United States District Court, Northern District of Indians, Eastern Division, is not a decision by a competent court of law or tribunal in Nigeria, and same has been falsely, mischievously paraded by second respondent political adversaries like the petitioners, the detractors, and haters to scandalize, demonize, and demarket him to the Nigerian electorate at the 25th February 2023 general election, with a view to delegitimizing his well-earned victory at the poll. Despite all legitimate and fact-check deniers and rebuters, as exemplified by the official report from the United States, affirming his innocence and exonerating him from the touted drug connection and criminal conviction. This is the APC response to the Drüg Case of Bola Tinubu. What do you think about this? Do you think that this will hold ground on the court of law? Yes, we know that APC must find something to defend because they are the defendants, while P2B, PDP, NMPP are the plaintiff. So he's gonna come to court to explain all these things to the judge. But the final decision will be to the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court. So let us wait for the outcome of the election. So this is the report of the APC. This is what they are going to defend in the court. Alleged Drüg case, why Tinubu forfeited $460,000 in US.